Thomas Jefferson, third President of the United States, principal author of the Declaration of Independence, champion of liberty, and, let's not forget, a man who spoke eloquently about equality while owning hundreds of slaves. A paradox wrapped in parchment, dipped in Enlightenment ink. He believed in small government, agrarian virtue, and a republic of educated citizens, ideals that somehow aged like wine and vinegar. Now, transported to 2025, Jefferson sits in his study at Monticello, quill replaced by an iPad, eyes squinting at the latest news from Washington, ready to answer our 4 eternal questions.
Welcome to Echoes of Power, where the legends of the past confront the challenges of modern American politics. In every episode, we tackle 4 daring questions about power, unity, corruption, and legacy. Or to say it more provocative, is American politics guided by principles, or just power and profit? When wealth equals influence and exile from the tax code, what remains of political integrity?
If you were leading the United States today, how would you balance strong leadership with democratic checks and balances?
My dear lady, the problem is not leadership. It is the overpopulation of leaders. Every senator tweets as if he were a Caesar. Every governor live streams like a prophet. Were I in charge today, I would not need to balance power. I would merely need to unplug half the microphones. As for checks and balances, yes, the sacred machinery of liberty. In my time, it was simple. Congress checked the president, the courts balanced both, and newspapers insulted everyone equally. Today, it seems, the checks bounce and the balances are sold to the highest donor. Still, I should prefer an honest squabble of institutions over a government run by billionaires who think taxes are optional and truth is negotiable.
The U.S. is deeply polarized. From your perspective, what is the best way to unite a divided nation?
Polarization? You surprise me. We once fought duels over policy disagreements. Now you merely fight on cable news. Progress. In my time, we disagreed on whether America should be a nation of yeoman farmers or of merchants and bankers. You've solved that. Now everyone works for a corporation and farms outrage online. To unite, I would recommend a return to first principles. Let every citizen think for himself, and if possible, do so without shouting. Perhaps hold a national day of silence, one blessed day without commentary from Mr. Trump, Mr. Musk, or the 1,000 lesser demagogues who tweet as if they were Cicero reincarnated.
Do kleptocrats make a nation great, or do they destroy it?
Kleptocrats. In my day, we called them monarchs. The only difference is that your modern kings prefer yachts to crowns and campaign donations to divine right. No nation can long remain free when the treasury and the will of the people are owned by the same half-dozen men. A republic, once balked, seldom stays sold to the same buyer for long. There's always another bidder. Greatness, I should think, resides not in the wealth of the few, but in the virtue of the many. Though, admittedly, virtue does not pay as well as lobbying.
Looking at today's social and technological changes, AI, climate challenges, shifting global power, what advice would you give to ensure a lasting legacy?
The mechanical mind. You've at last built the Enlightenment's dream and turned it into a machine that writes term papers and deepfakes presidents. Bravo! My advice? Use your machines to cultivate wisdom, not just profit. Plant knowledge as you once planted tobacco, though this time without the human misery. As for climate, well, had I known you'd take manifest destiny to mean burn everything, I might have included an environmental amendment in the Bill of Rights. To ensure a legacy, remember, marble monuments crumble, but hypocrisy endures forever. If you must leave something behind, let it be an idea worth defending, not merely a social media account worth following. I tremble for my country, I once wrote, when I reflect that God is just. If he's still watching, I suspect he's trembling too, though perhaps that's just the earthquakes caused by your political debates.